And Yo Yo.
What up?
Oh,
Heavy Cream, what was that? Murmur?
and oh,
She's on all cylinders tonight, folks. This is the Fat Earth Comedy Cast, number 38. We're in the gravitational pull, sucking you in. And we got Mo Fungus, Heavy Cream, and myself, Jimbo Detroit. What up?
Up.
yo,
Let's go around the bend one more time. What up? Yo.
yo.
It's
Jimmy's
like
got that Hogar hat on, baby. I'm
Yeah,
liking
I
the
like it.
promotion there.
I forgot to take mine.
I've been sporting it for the last half week, dude. I'm liking it. It fits real nice. I don't do many flat brims, but this dude designed this well. It looks great with the navy and the white.
It's a good hat.
I got yours in the corner, Cream.
Yeah, keep it. I want it.
Yeah, it'll be shredded by the time you get your hands on it. Now over to Jimmy.
We could sell it or a giveaway. Heavy
Yeah,
Cream's Hogar hat.
We should have Fat Earth's hats.
We should.
That one fan of Heavy Cream would like it. He's got a comment out there. He goes, I want to
I have one fan.
so
Yeah.
bad.
Wait, what?
This guy, he goes, she's so hot. Or so, what's he say? She's so hot. I want to
She
do
almost
dabs with
looks as
her
good
so
as the-
bad.
Oh, yeah, the one. Thank you.
Well, how does that make you feel? I've never been fucking complimented. I've been doing this for 2 years now.
Doesn't suck.
Do I just look like a mutant? What's going on here?
No, you don't see females like writing comments on YouTube.
That's
a lot,
true.
right? I mean,
It's a man's game.
it's a man's game. Maybe they do. I don't know.
I just had a good idea for some Instagram photos. All right. Anyways.
He was somewhere else.
No, I was thinking about capitalizing on these perverts, you know?
We're
What's
selling
this idea?
bathwater tomorrow.
Well,
Right.
if Mo Fungus's photography skills and you in a bikini, I'm thinking we couldn't lose. If it said Fat Earth and on the ass comedy, there's some good shots right there.
Well, this whole cannabis craze, man. I don't know if we should keep our name Fat Earth Comedy or Fat Earth Cannabis.
That's an interesting question.
Wow, yeah, that is an interesting question. We can discuss that off camera.
No, we do it everything on air. Everything. All our
Fat
cards
Earth
are on the
Are
table.
revolving around that to get into. We're talking about cannabis edibles.
Fat
Okay.
Earth Canopy.
go.
Well, we just did an episode at the Fat Earth Comedy House with Heavy Cream, and directing behind the scenes there was Mo Fungus. This thing turned out to be great. It was weird how we did it, but it worked out. Oh, there
There's
he
that
is. Sausage
lethargic
King of
bastard
Grosse
It's
that's,
an
Pointe.
amalgamation.
Technically, this podcast is an amalgamation
It
tonight.
is. It is.
Yeah, so I was 2 dabs in by then and a couple edibles.
Mm-hmm.
That was the end of it, right? Yeah.
No, that's the beginning of it because, well, that was the middle of it when we're talking about amalgamation and stuff. His eyes were clearly
Oh
rolled
yeah,
back.
that was. I would say that was the middle.
When you
Yeah.
play it in slow motion, it makes you guys look even higher because it's you're distorting time to this dimension.
Go
I
back to
will-
that shot there. I love that shot. That thing is so crisp.
This bad boy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that goo.
When you were taking those shots, I wanted to eat. I remember I was waiting for you to stop so I could eat those.
I know you were up my ass. This girl's
Yeah.
giving me the evil eye. I'm like, calm
I'm
the
like, all
fuck
right, let's
down.
get this going. Let
Yeah.
me eat these.
Chomping at the bit.
And then
There's
I
work
had
to be
one,
had.
and then I ate another one because they were so good.
I know I filmed you picking that thing off, but I never that part never slipped into the
Yeah.
actual episode because
Oh.
you ate the other ones. Jimmy ate the nerds, and you ate the white.
The strawberry banana
They're all strawberry banana, but one had.
without the nerds.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It takes a special indoor humidity to get this candy to drool like this, but it was real
Yeah.
good for the photographer.
Oh yeah, all those nooks and crannies.
Those are
Perfect.
Kevin's beautiful hands, taken from the episode of Seinfeld with George Costanza.
Yeah.
Hand model.
Well, Heavy Cream's a Seinfeld aficionado. She'll crush you in the fucking trivia.
No, I used to be, and then I don't know. I lost a lot of brain cells with the weeds.
Wow.
She's spotting dimes and smoking joints.
Seriously.
I'm
I don't
lighting
think
up
you
in
watched
honor of last night a little sour lemon haze. I still got super lemon haze I got sitting around.
Yeah, so we're actually starting up a new little series here with me and Jimmy, and maybe even Heavy Cream can get involved. But
What
we're
is
just
it?
gonna do. I don't know if you watched last night's episode. Clearly you haven't. But
I haven't because.
yeah, here comes the excuses, bro.
I'm right.
No, we want to hear it now. You're intriguing us.
No.
Oh my God. All right. Well, you know how the jokes have swung. I was the pressured point for a while now. I was the butt of every joke. Now we're swinging it to the left, folks.
Now it's on me. The female. You go for the female. What are you guys,
Well-
sexist? No.
Well, no,
Oh
we're
my
bad
God.
comedians that go for the
I'm
easiest
kidding.
target.
I know. I am the easiest.
Well, clearly Dr. Anxiety over here is.
Oh, I give plenty of material. We all
Well-
share the wealth.
Right, right. We all have our weaknesses, and that's why we should just do a roast of all of each other one day, where it's just us three, and then we just film each other fucking attacking. We'll probably hate each other. We'll either hate each other
That's a
after
good
we're
team
done,
building exercise, I think.
or we'll love each other.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't think you can get mad at that. You got to be ready for a little bit of a roast. And I was about to say, the reason we kind of get along real well with humor, excuse me, is we both we all give ourselves more than anybody can give us. So
Right.
it puts us on this. I think we all established that at a young age where it almost makes you invulnerable, because if you rip yourself, then rip someone else, it's hard for them to come back over the top. You've already destroyed, you've already set the palette. So
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, to piggyback off that, number one, all the Hogar CDs, I've been the ass blunt of every joke. My girlfriend beat me, or this or that. I mean, the jokes go on and on. So that's actually, I'm working on a short film because I was getting really sick and tired of making jokes about people, and then they're like, well, you can't make fun of this group, or you can't make fun of that group. It's like, look, I've made fun of myself to the point of no extent, and so now I'm writing this short film where it's me looking in the mirror making fun of myself, because then I can go as hard as I fucking want, and no one can be
will
like,
say anything.
they can't.
Yeah. Or if they do, they can suck a dick because
And that's words of wisdom from Heavy Cream.
there you go. Yeah.
I just we got about 8 short films on the list here, folks. The docket is full. We're going to start filming soon. I guarantee it.
And there's a nice little backhanded slap on my part. I get it.
But
Where's
yeah,
the rap, bro?
Yeah. And then what happened with a rap? You exploded into one of the best bits we've ever done.
I
you
love
just
it.
turn into a real rapper.
I might.
I never thought against the idea of it. Listen. You said something earlier that was inaccurate. You said you never get compliments. Yours come more passively because they're talking about Fat Earth, but as 65% of Fat Earth, you're the mega compliment. So
You're
Well,
the
it's either a-
director, the
yeah, it's
editor,
It's either a
the
compliment or
talent.
a ban, you know?
Hey, a band might be a compliment.
It
They're
might
paying
be.
attention. They don't want people to listen to you.
Right, right.
If you,
I
if
really
it didn't
got the-
matter, you know.
as sad as it is, that in this day and age, it's almost the negative that's going to be the best thing we can get. And Harper Woods had a small glimpse of that when their city council was up in roar over the video, and it shot up to 5,000 views in a week when it was piddly dinking. So I
Mhm.
think our best things, well, sometimes it's hard for me to read about myself. And I'm thinking about my trends in clickbait. I don't say almost, I click more on the negative side of things, or like a good rant on Facebook, like a
That's
bunch
human
of comments.
nature.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
right,
more
so-
interesting.
Michael Jackson was onto something. All publicity is good publicity. Just get out there and get your name out there. So
Is that
Yeah,
who
that's
coined
that's
that
where
phrase?
we are.
no, he just damn near lived by it.
Oh yeah, everyone in Hollywood.
Right.
He would drum
well,
up stories though, like the hyperbolic chamber was like him, like calling the National Enquirer and telling them that. So like he would
when
drum
you have
up
little
his-
boys coming out of your fucking fortress all hours of the night.
He didn't drum that one up on purpose. well,
Publicity
you guys got
nonetheless.
You got buds, smoke 'em. What do you got there, Jimmy? You're smoking the lemon haze still, or?
Super Lemon Haze packed to the brim, went full blown with it just now. Autofocus in and check that out. Yep.
Auto exposure released. What do you got, Heavy?
I've got a cartridge. I also had a joint, but I'm afraid to smoke in my apartment because they're very like I can't even have candles in here. But I mean, let's be honest,
that's
I do.
ridiculous.
Right. So I'm just paranoid. So I smoked for the first time before this.
Nice.
In my
Well,
apartment.
you know your landlord's a half an hour away, and he won't be
Exactly.
coming there begrudgingly. So
Exactly. It is what it is. Whatever.
Right. When this dude comes, he makes a one-stop shop and just barges in and fixes anything he sees. Besides the door handle, he turns to barge.
Or
in.
he doesn't because he forgot the key. You know, you think you have a half-hour drive, you're going to bring the right keys.
yeah, that's true. Well, let's get back into this gummy report here.
Sorry.
See,
Hey,
yeah,
that's-
but you can't. Hold on, we're right back in the edibles. Agreed, but you can't be a hypocrite and judge him. You didn't have your own key. You can't be like, you
Yeah,
know,
this is true. However, I'm not a landlord who is going to drive a half hour away. I would make sure I had the right fucking keys. You know,
Oh,
you
I
can't even
hope
be
you
mad
gave
at
him
me.
shit. I hope you gave him shit.
No, I
Like,
didn't. I didn't
That
know.
would've been
I was
funny.
like, I'm sorry, and then he was a dick. But
I don't think she was in the right state of mind for that. She was,
I get all like worked up and like
yeah.
anxious and
So what? You
I felt
sat
bad.
like on the stairs or something, waiting for him for an hour and a half?
yeah.
But he left without even telling him he was leaving, which really would have made me go like, okay, I gotta get what just happened? I have to like now I'm stuck here. I can't believe you
Right.
had the patience.
Well, I was
to,
stuck
do-
there either way, so.
Mm-hmm.
And I just
Well,
figured, I hope he just like went to go get him because the quicker he does that, the better it is for me.
You could have hung out with the guy in the towel, but that was your own decision.
No.
Yeah, Toe Fungus was downstairs giving you a retreat on the couch. That's how.
Yeah, you can come in. He said it about 5 times. I was like, no, that's all right.
Remember the college story I was telling you? How those guys from the frat, like, after we lost the girls for the night, they're up in their fucking window barking, "Hey, you guys want to come in?" That's about the same line as what was going on with this guy.
Exactly.
But he was in a towel and had his chiseled features.
No, it's
Oh,
literally how Zombieland starts when Jason, when Eisen, whatever his name is.
Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse
Eisenberg.
goes into his neighbor's apartment.
He's not Jewish, by the way.
Super German, right? Anyway,
Aryan. Ooh, top the line alien
yes.
creation.
white power.
The last
am-
part of alien creation, Aryan.
Yeah, I'm the exact fucking spinning image of the Aryan race. Blue eyes, blonde hair. I'm not trying to be offensive or anything. I'm just
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
no,
sorry.
the real Aryans are 6'4" and jacked, you know, like we got little snippets of it in us, but we got the shit end of it.
No, I think
Yeah.
the predominant Aryan features are just blonde hair, blue eyed, right?
Yeah, but the superhumans, the aliens went for, the real Aryans were big boys,
Oh, yeah.
real men.
starting to get jacked, bro. Wait till you
You
see
could
this.
get all jacked you want. You're fucking 5'8". 5'9",
I'm 5'9", asshole.
you know,
I'll
I'll
take
never
every
be a
fucking inch.
taller.
Right. I know we're no scars guards. We'll tell you that.
We
You
were
know, there
gatlings.
are negatives
We
that
weren't
come with
hunters.
height.
Right. Guys are very set on that, though. I've never really even considered it. Maybe it's just because I'm average height. But
I mean, yeah, the average height is 5'9", right?
I think so. It's around there, yeah.
5 inches. Oh wait, what?
Standing up. Saluting.
Not
But
in
no,
Laos. Heavy cream. You probably don't know these fun facts. Okay, I got my hands on the average penis size across the world.
Isn't it like 6 inches or something?
Oh no, that Congo is 7.2. With
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
the Congo average penis size is 7.2.
Yeah,
Ours
there's
is-
like 5 people there.
Right.
Oh yeah, and they're all monsters. But no, the smallest is Laos, and hard. They're coming in at 2.6 inches on average.
Is that even considered a cock, or is that more of a?
I think they got their hands on some rabbits or
You're
something
you're
that
getting
got
fingered
loose.
at that point.
What the
Guinea
fuck?
pig.
Klaus.
finger. Yeah, by my big
Laos,
toe.
is that the South Pacific or
It's
Gotta be
like
Asian.
Taiwanese or
Chinese?
Right. See, that's the problem. That's
but Taiwan, they were like China was 3.1. China, like they were all around there. Like Japan was like the kings of the earth with it, like 3.
yeah, big swinging with a
solid
5-incher.
America was 5. America was like 5.2 or 5.1, which is funny because I would love to move to Laos because I would feel like I would think I would just walk around with my pants off.
Right. No,
The
but what I
king
was
is
gonna say
here.
is that's the problem when you go to these where the fuck was my buddy's dad going? Vietnam or some, I don't know, Vietnamese island, one of those islands out there. But he's like, women throw them. So if you're an American and have any kind of dough, you're
You got
a
a swinging
fucking
dick bigger than
Right,
2 inches.
right. Well, that's the problem though. He's like the biggest
2.6.
the biggest complication is figuring out which ones are actually men or women.
Yeah, that
because
is the problem. They call
There's a
them
lot of
lady boys.
keyboards out there.
I'm almost double, babe. Check
No,
out.
I know someone that. No, I'm not even kidding you guys. Someone, a friend of a friend that I know, went nuts after they went to Thailand and they like had sex with one of the lady boys and
Oh, they
and
had to
it
actually
fucked
pick
him
the male
up like
clit?
hardcore. And this guy like showed me a news clip of the guy like losing his mind. Like there's like a news story. It was crazy, but that'll do it.
What's a lady boy? I don't want that.
That's the he whores, bro.
That's
don't wanna
what you
find
get in
that out.
Thailand. Like a lot of them have this surgery and you can't tell.
Right.
A lot of people get fooled.
Ugh. I'm not
I
into
mean-
pay for sex, really, dude, at all.
No.
I don't want. If you don't want to be involved, I'm not turned on, and it's not like strip clubs. I remember I went to a couple, and I was in a VIP in Vegas, and this chick goes, "You're not hard." I go, "Really?" I go, "Guys get hard back here?" She goes, "What are you talking about?" I go, "Oh." I go, "I guess I'm the weird one." I go, "Well, I know we're not gonna fuck." She goes, "No, we're not gonna fuck." I said,
No, I'm the same
"Why
way,
would I
bro.
get hard?" I go, "I don't know. I use that
It's
when
just
I'm
a
gonna
weird
fuck."
place, yeah.
Do you like going there, Colleen? Because one of my ex-girlfriends loved this shit.
I don't like going, but I have a good time when I go.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I end up there, I'll have a good time.
Right.
But
Yeah, lap dances are a colossal waste of money, though. Unless
I don't do all that.
they'd probably hook you up for free. I remember I went with Crystal and your brother one time, and actually what happened was one of the strippers ended up pouring a beer on my head because she was very old, and she was like trying to get us lap dances, and I
You're
said
like,
something.
no, thank you.
I said something about her being too old. She poured a full brew on my head. I go, well, there you
Truth
go.
hurts.
Wow.
Yep.
You know what move works? You fresh out the book. I just when I
Here we
used to be
go.
single, if I ever ended up at a strip club, I didn't really seek them out at all ever. But if I did end up, I would literally say I'm spending zero. Like they would sit down or whatever their sales pitch was or whatever with me and my friends, and when they sat next to me or like rubbed my leg or whatever, trying to entice, I'd go, I'm not spending one penny on anything.
Mm-hmm. No,
here
it's silly.
liquor.
No.
And they literally, two girls left one time with me, and another single girl the first time I ever did that, and she sat at this table and didn't make $1 for her entire shift that from when we got there, and it was like 3 hours, but we did buy her drinks and shit once she was there for like an hour and a half, but she ended up leaving with us smoking bowl. And
Yeah.
Well, why didn't she make money?
I don't know, she sat there, she enjoyed just sitting with us literally when we first got there.
She had the choice to make money, but she chose.
Oh yeah, she sat there.
Okay.
Really,
Chose Jimmy.
like, she was
Okay.
working the thing. She actually went up. She was on stage for her thing, and then came right back to the table and sat down. I was like,
Well,
you
they
can walk
probably
around.
think that's a breath of fresh air when they have all these like weird fucking people throwing money at them, which, whatever, that's what you do at strip clubs. But still, at the same time, you're probably the more fun person because you're like, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I'm not spending money on you.
Well, that's how it would be. Like
And they're
we
not
would go
trying.
with-
You're not trying to get anything.
Exactly. We used to go with our buddy Chuck and his girlfriend, and we knew everybody there, so it was a whole nother animal.
Oh yeah.
It was a good time. But one time, now to counteract that, one time I went on my birthday, got a lap dance, and I blacked out. I don't even remember how long I was back there. I came out, I had like glitter all over my mouth. Dude, this thing was out of control. I was
Glitter dick.
No, well, I don't know. I had like this glow in the dark like makeup on me and stuff, and then I came out and I owed $800. I had like 300 in my pocket. My buddy Dave had to pay the rest of the tab.
Oh
But
my, you're a
this was
little rebel at these places, huh?
I mean, this was a long time. This was probably 10 years ago, but we went
Yeah,
to
well,
Players.
it was in this lifetime, right?
It was in this lifetime. Yes, yes.
we might have to do a special
In the club,
podcast in
dude.
the future of just strip club stories because we all got some.
Oh my
Or
god. Well,
you
I
can
kind of
recreate it.
Yeah.
While you talk over.
It
I
shows
won't
me go
tell any
back there. I'm a
stories,
hammer.
In Vegas, Sapphires has 1,000 girls on the floor at all times. That's their little
Wow.
gimmick.
That's 2,000 titties.
That's a lot
that's
of titties
overhead.
and grits.
And fucking Heavy Cream
At
is
least.
perfect with the math, baby. When it comes to titties, she's right on.
At least. When I went to Vegas, I was at a casino and it was like 3 a.m. And at that point, I really enjoyed people watching there because it was crazy, you know? And I'm sitting there watching, like, my friends are all gambling and I'm not. And some guy, like, came up to me and he was like, "Are you working?"
Oh my gosh.
And while he said it, he, like, twirled and, like, whispered in my ear and then, like, twirled away. And then
Are
I
you
didn't
sure you're
realize
on
what he
drugs?
meant. What? No, I swear to God, it was the weirdest move ever. He like twirled up, whispered in my ear, and then like went away.
That's the
Like,
Like
pervert
all really
Mary.
fast. All before I realized what he was talking about. And at that point I was like, oh, he thinks I'm a hooker.
Well, the thing is, like, if you got that comment in Detroit, it would be massively offensive. But in Las Vegas, most
No, I wasn't
Detroiters are
mad.
hot.
Yeah, I was like,
really
oh, thank
hot.
you.
So that's a compliment out there.
I was
I'm not-
walking
thank
with
you.
my boys and my girl, currently my girl still, in Vegas in a casino, and it was late at night. I'm walking up ahead with my boy, and my girl's walking next to my buddy Ig, and this prostitute came up and started rubbing on my leg and stuff while walking with us, and she's like, "You coming with me, baby?" And I'm like, "Oh, what do you got going on?" I go, "What's up?"
Yeah.
And so I know I'm messing with her, but my girl starts getting upset, and so she's barking from
Naturally.
5 feet back, "Get off of him!" And I go, "Hold on, I want to hear what the offer is." I go, "What's going on here?" I go, "Nah, you might want to see one of these guys. They're actually single." I'm like, "They can mess around." She goes, "I want you, big boy." And then Ashley
You knew
starts.
you had the money, baby.
I don't know. It was funny.
I wonder what the price tag was on her.
It's because you didn't want it. Just
Good
wanted
looking
that.
African lady, dude. This chick was good looking.
She from the
Well,
Congo?
tell her to head to the Congo because they're fucking hung like.
She might have
horses
been a
down-
lady boy though.
We're on the same
Now that you
page.
tell me this.
That's what you were gonna say. That's what I'm talking about.
I asked if she's from the Congo. And
Oh wow,
no
wow,
one
okay.
reacted.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get back into this thing. God, you really pull me off a fucking topic. So these little edibles were 25 milligrams a pop. I had to keep my wits about me to control the cameras. If I would have ate them, the cameras might have started controlling me.
Yeah.
I'm so worried. That's like a micro dose.
You look at you, Micro Man. You fucking took 25 milligrams and you were 3 sheets into the fucking wind.
But at
You're
the same
acting
time,
like that's all
we
I
were-
did. We did
were
2
dabbing.
dabs and oil and
That's true.
Uppers.
Yeah,
That couldn't even
yeah.
up me enough to get
we had-
off
we had
the
our
couch.
little seltzers.
Right. All right, I'll take that back. But
Yeah.
the smoking doesn't fuck with me. The eating of it, because it doesn't go away. I'll always be able to
Eating
control
doesn't do as much for me, to be honest. But the dabs did more, I think.
You
Well,
got
you're some kind
different
of fucking
kidneys or
superhuman, we
something.
know that.
Yeah, you got some
No.
kind of. You did something that set these things off to kill the THC quicker.
Our other friend, Mike, this guy, he says he's never been high off of an edible. So there's got to be some kind of.
Oh, give him a butter butt.
No, I'm
butter
I'm
bite.
telling you, man. This guy's his
Never?
girlfriend worked at the dispensary. Yeah. We'll call him Mike A. You know who I'm talking about. He's a family friend of you guys. I
Well,
don't want to. I
No
don't want to get too
idea.
in depth with this guy
I'll
because he
have
works.
to. I can't think.
I'll text you later, Creamer.
Oh, I know. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. There he goes. He goes, let this thing swirl around. Oh, there's a nerd in there. Hey.
I don't like this part.
That was the
because
best part ever. Are you kidding? When you
Yeah,
drop it
that is
in,
the best part.
It is
That is
the best.
it was
but
amazing watching it live, first of all, and then seeing it. Great.
I
It
didn't
was
like
great.
how I said it doesn't tingle. And then if you listen like 20 seconds later, I go, I got nerds tingling. So I don't know. I that's the smallest.
That's a case of Dr. Anxiety type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
That's
let
how
it.
we all
I'm
think.
not losing sleep on it. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
no, that was the best part when you drop it in.
Oh
No
yeah,
one
I
was
love
thinking
it.
about
Yeah, I
the
liked
tingling
it.
part.
I thought I missed when I did it too. I go, damn it, it's gonna be on
Yeah,
my
that would have
chin
been
roll.
so great.
Just stuck to your chin. Well, Cream said that that wasn't happy with something. What was it? The last dab video or some or whatnot.
It's not that I wasn't happy. It's just always to watch myself. I always have that critical viewpoint. You know, it's not like I'm watching it like you guys.
Well, how are we watching it? What the hell does that mean?
That we were critical, more
No, I
critical.
mean like when you're watching it, anyone watching themselves, they're more critical, right?
Right. So are you
Probably.
more
It's like-
critical with what you say or the way you look or both?
Everything.
Okay.
They've been getting better and better.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Our chemistry's going up. Our views are going up. Our view rate, all that shit. It's perfect.
The
Yeah,
last
no.
one, I just sound so high. It's so funny.
Well, that's the whole point.
That's
yeah.
it, yeah.
I'm like, yes.
No, I think they've been excellent.
Well, I have some grandiose ideas. Like I want to start hitting some dispensaries and maybe grabbing some products from them and reviewing them. It would be awesome if we could do it like the
Yeah.
pizza review, where we could go in there, buy a joint, walk outside, and smoke the joint in front of the dispensary. But
That's perfect.
that's illegal.
Well, you can't smoke it there, but that's a good idea to go to different dispensaries right now.
I'm gonna pause it right
Because
here.
you
So
don't
we-
see a lot of videos like that, reviews from different dispensaries.
Well, apparently I rip off everything, so this is coming right off of Dave Portnoy's handbook. Pizza review. I'm an amalgamation of fucking Portnoy and Joe Rogan. Boom.
What
Adam
everyone is.
Richman and this is what happened with Justin Bieber and Adam Richman. Fuck.
What'd you say, Creamy?
I feel like, I don't know, that's a silly thing to say, that you rip
Oh.
off everyone.
No,
The internet is so broad. There's so many people on there. It's not like,
I know. I mean, Quentin Tarantino literally steals shots from other movies, but he was talking about, he's like, if it's 50 years old, you're more of a, it's like you're like borrowing it. You're not like ripping them off. You're like almost paying homage to it rather.
an homage.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like
Yeah.
if it was from a
homage.
if it was from a movie, like 2 years ago, and I took the shot, you'd be ripping it off. But if it was like a 60-year-old movie,
Right.
it's like a nostalgic look at how the cinema was made. So you're like, you're tipping your hat in a sense, like the scene from Pulp Fiction where the guy runs him over, like he hits the one dude with the car. That's right out of Psycho. You must know that, Cream.
I didn't make that connection actually, but
Or there's a scene from Kill Bill where she's walking out of the sun and it's all blurry, like it's out of focus. Do you know the scene I'm talking about? She like walks into focus. It's literally the exact same shot as Once Upon a Time in the West. But I
really?
regress. Yep.
I think
Well,
it's good movie knowledge, but that doesn't. Those aren't perfect examples for what you're saying.
the
I
general
don't think
audience doesn't really see
almost
that.
everything rips everything off right now, like or like has been. Like there's creativity within changing something that works, but I wouldn't get caught up in having to smoke the joint right outside of the dispensary, get or whatever. I think maybe we can do a better job of
Yes.
selling it live. I love the living room look. The new zone with the barrel there is got its own positive.
Well, I want to incorporate some of
originality.
the no, I agree with that. I want to incorporate some of the more cinematic aspects where we do like some close-ups of the bud, and I really want to start when you do the dab. I want to get some overhead shots of the actual product sizzling in the cup, and make it a little more cinematic. And I think that alone, because I went on a fucking tear yesterday watching all kinds of cannabis channels and seeing
What
what
jumped
people were
out?
doing. Yeah. I mean, there's this one chick, and she lives in Canada, and she just buys shit and reviews it. It would be like you just sitting in front. A lot of it's just talking head stuff, which
Is it
most
like
of YouTube
funny? Is
is.
it comedic or is it
No,
just
it's
like
usually
straight up?
yeah, it's more of a point. It's more of like factual stuff, which I think if we fold in some of the facts, but keep it light and airy and jokey like we have it, that's our own. I mean, if we just be ourselves, no one can duplicate that in the first place. So I think that's our
Right.
best ticket.
Yeah, I think the best approach is to just go and wing it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like you said, yeah, just incorporate more facts about the actual product we're testing.
And the more we do it, the more you'll know. You'll be like, oh, I've dabbed. This is the 100th dab I've done. Now I know I have a background of what I can compare this thing. The terps on this
Right.
one are a little more.
Right. I'm so mad I went 11 out of 10 on the blood diamond.
That thing fucked me up, bro. I just watched that yesterday. I'm like, dude, when you do your dab, I'm so fucking high. Like, that thing blew me away. I took
I go,
a
this
fucking
thing-
honker.
This
a real
thing messed
beep
me
beep.
up. Why'd I give it such a high score? These other dabs I've had since still get me high, but not to the point where I almost puke.
Right. Well, then that thing deserved the 11 out of 10. That was some pure driven shit.
It was, the purest we've ever smoked, he goes.
Yeah.
Purest of the pure.
I need to do another one though. Now I'm getting the itch. I'm getting the urge to be on camera.
I think that we should do it. We're all three of us. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
right.
I'm pissed we didn't do it for the 2-year, but yes.
Or
I
even if
agree.
you wanted me to go behind the camera while you and Jim do it or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, you're our starlet. We need you.
No, the three of us
Super
is sweet, I
thumbnail.
think. A little bit longer, 5-minute one.
Right. Yeah, dude. All these songs I got off that fucking page, I'm getting flagged now. I'm in like 15 disputes, and
Yeah,
someone's
well-
gonna pay the price.
What's going on with the music and all that? I saw
That's the problem, bro.
That's what he's getting flagged about.
Which is total horseshit. I subscribe to a platform. It's called Video Blocks. You can either pay by the month, which we did, and we never had a problem.
Do you have to give credits to Video Blocks? Is that
No,
what
you
the
put
problem-
your YouTube ID in your actual Video Block like account, and then it's supposed to waive. Like if Colleen opened up a YouTube thing and grabbed this music and put it in one of her videos, she doesn't have the rights for it. She doesn't have the license agreement, but I do. So the fact that I
So
put
then
this,
there's no issue.
well, they're giving me quite the issue, and I'm fighting them. But
We'll keep fighting.
Fish Guitar Lessons has had multiple complaints. Even Mike and Maurice has had some issues, and we've disputed all of them and we've won all of them. So I just gotta give it some time. Again, we're not even monetized yet, but folks, keep watching those hours.
Well, there's your
'cause we are well
defense.
on our way.
There's your defense right there.
What? That no one's watching?
Yeah.
But the problem is they are watching, and once it
Right.
becomes monetized, then they get all the royalties. Like the first dab video we have, obviously is doing the
would get
best.
that.
It's one of the first ones. If that one was flagged, as soon as we got monetized, all the ad revenue coming off that would be going right into their pockets, which we aren't gonna allow that, folks.
No.
I love that 4K symbol down at the bottom. Just to interrupt real quick. That thing is gorgeous.
Yeah, baby.
What-
I
what
just
is it?
It's just showing that Kevin shot it in 4K.
Oh.
Like you can go as high as that if your resolution can handle it.
You can go as high as I was in that video.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
Yeah.
I was gonna get into this because you look a little like looking at you now. You're probably a little more awake.
Yeah.
You don't look that high, but you do look a little high. I think your eyes open up a little more than me or Jimmy's. Mine are usually slits to begin with, so. You
Yeah,
look a little buzzed though. That's
I
for
look
sure.
very high there.
Yeah, not that high though.
This guy, yeah.
I love the outfit. I love the lizard.
The lizard.
know,
My mom
it's-
brought me that shirt from Mexico. No,
The Florida.
Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it's almost like the Florida's version of the Michigan wolf shirt, where you go to like a Gibraltar
Yeah.
Trade Center and it's all these
Yeah.
wolves.
Yeah.
That's
Like
the Michigan.
airbrush.
Yeah. That's the Florida version of the wolf. They got geckos and shit.
Gecko
But-
was.
Here we go. I mean, this video there really isn't much to it. Maybe I should have did some more up closes of the candies or whatever. But the gummy reviews, we'll just have to get more facts on the stuff. Is it a sativa? Is it indica? I don't know.
'cause we
Gummies
don't
are
know, right? I mean, I
right.
didn't know going into it, but when you get edibles, usually do they label them as sativa
They should.
or indica? Because I feel, oh yeah, they do. I'm being stupid. They do.
She does look a little spacey, folks. Now that I'm rewatching this.
How could you not, dude?
Also, we're playing it in slow time too, so that makes you even higher.
Yeah, but like I felt like I was still able to like talk. I just look really stoned.
Your
Yeah.
shirt changed. You were that high.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't change that back, but that's the director.
Wow. Here we go, folks.
Only
just
one
kidding.
person I know has said it to me though and caught it. So
Oh.
Really?
Well, only one person have seen this fucking thing, so we're batting 1 for 1 here.
Negarino.
Yeah, I missed that one. I was partaking in some substances myself, so yeah, I can't. But what do you think about doing another edible one? Is that just more? You think we should do more of a smoking? There's more
Let's do
cinematic.
all
about
of
the
them.
smoke.
All of
Yeah.
them. Everything.
Okay.
Let's do it
Everything we
all.
can get our hands on. My tackle box is so full, but we'll leave the illegal shit to the side, baby.
Well, that's how we're gonna fucking explode, my friend. We go down to Mexico and open up that bad boy, and we have ourselves a
Entertain
fucking
us?
fiesta.
Well, I'm ready.
Or the barn. We still
Oh
gotta
yeah,
have.
we gotta go to the barn.
I
It's
know
nice
we're still
out.
waiting on your rap fucking
Oh, you won't be there for a while then.
we're waiting for your
Come
Your
on.
audition.
You know how good we're gonna make you look at rapping?
It's fear. It's fear. Scared.
Cream. Heavy whipped. I roll out of the barn, baby, shaking my hips. I got
See, my brain
everybody
is too
jocking.
slow. I need time to process.
We'll
I'm
write
not
it for
fast.
you. We'll write
I'm
it
not
for you. It's gonna
fast.
be like a skit. We'll write it for you. And with
Well,
the
if you
beat
write
behind it, you just
then
talk
that's
it with
fine. But when you're telling me to try out rap, just rap for me, I'm like,
not freestyle.
I had
can't
material I was gonna give it to you.
no, Jim, you were like A B B A B B A. Just do it.
Oh, I really did want to hear you freestyle at that point at the house, but that was more private. That wasn't on camera.
No, yeah. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
no
Well-
different than what you do on stage. It's arguably easier. That's
I don't
why I
know
think
why it's easier on stage. I don't know if it's the stakes are higher, but like it's the same way when we rehearse before our show. We do it in front of the other class that we practice on Tuesdays in the same
Uh-huh.
building or whatever. So we always rehearse in front of them, and that always brings me way more anxiety than the actual show. Because I don't know what it is. It's like a smaller group of people more focused on you. Whereas it's just, when you're on stage, it's just, you don't see anyone.
Well, that's like when I was recording my first music album. I'm playing my first guitar solo ever. I was never the fucking best guitar lead player. And then Evan Perry, dude, one of the best guitar players from Detroit, sitting on the couch right across from me, staring at me. And I'm like, Jesus, man, I gotta
Yeah,
play a guitar solo in front of this fucking guy.
That will
man.
affect your performance.
Right. So then whenever we would have shows, like if it was just random people, drunk people, whatever, I never would care.
Fine,
But then
yeah.
obviously the musicians we'd always support each other, and then you'd have like all the best musicians, Krister, all standing in the front row and just watching you, and it's a whole nother animal. See, the thing, what you said, I think was wrong of what you said. You said it's a lot easier to do what you're doing. I think it's a lot more comfortable to do what you're doing. But in fact, recording with a video is way easier because you never are in stone. Like you fuck
that's-
up, you got multiple takes to do it. We're never gonna be like, all right, that was junk. We'll keep that.
Yeah. No, you're right.
So if you're not happy
Yes.
with it, we can always set up a monitor. We can watch back, and we're usually going to be happy with what we take from it. I'm not going to use junk.
All right. Okay. Write something good.
Well, you don't have to. Again, you don't have to rap. You could even speak. I don't know. That's why I wanted to test you because I want to see like, you want to do a fast one? Do you want to do more of a slow thing? Do you want to just like kind of talk and give your presence, or
I have
what?
no
what are you going
idea.
for?
yo,
I don't
yo,
know.
I'm heavy cream.
Yo.
make me scream. I'm in the back of the White
Like a
House
steady
trying to cream.
pace. Yeah, like a steady pace. Not too
All right.
fast, not too slow.
Well, we're gonna try and do this one for Pop and Fly, correct? Not the high school one.
You tell me.
Both. What are you talking about? We're unleashing Lil Kim. We gotta. She's on all
Lil
Biggie
Cream.
shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll try and. I'd like to have like maybe some kind of story or a feel for your high school life, because most of the stuff, a lot of the stuff that I'm writing about kind of applied to Jimmy too. We were both scoundrels, cruising the city, going downtown to pick up the gram bags.
She could be in a Catholic skirt suit and pretend to have gone to Regina and end it with the all-female.
I'm
I
not
was
a
thinking
lesbian.
Liggett. I was thinking
No,
Liggett.
you're not a lesbian. No, what do you mean? There's straight girls that went there, and all the guys
Yeah.
at the high schools knew that you could get with them because they
That's
saw
the
girls all
joke.
day.
Everyone said that Regina girls were lesbians. Obviously, that's not true.
And De La Salle guys were gay. We know
Maybe
it.
you young girls did. We didn't think they were lesbians. We were all about hanging out at Regina parties because literally we knew they would get uncorked
Right.
because they
I
had
guess,
been
There
yeah,
would be
it's a
girls all
different-
day.
Different perspective.
Well, I was thinking, what about Liggett? Because I was thinking the end, the Liggett kids could pop up.
That the 1%.
Yeah, well, I was looking at some pictures. Yeah, the kids in Liggett, they had a uniform too, that schoolgirl outfit, and it's right
Yeah.
there in the heart of Grosse Pointe where we're gonna be filming in the first place. We got our own hockey rink.
You
I mean,
holding
we're
two
talking
books
money.
to come out. You can whip them over the back of your shoulder. You're in the schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah. I mean, I could get some fucking.
Why don't you lick it? I'm fresh off the class, brand new with Liggett.
Well, you know, Crystal
Sick
went
skills.
there. She used to have
Oh,
crazy
did she?
parties. Yeah, I saw
She
I
went
saw a
to
picture of
Liggett?
Jimmy. Yep. There's a picture of Jimmy from high school and her. I don't even know where this thing fucking popped up, but it was Jimmy and her.
Me and who?
Did you hang out with Crystal back in high school days?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was.
Yeah.
I'm assuming she was in. Well, that's how I met her. Was Jimmy brought her out one night.
Back in the day, the way I met her was through a friend, and I told her I literally was a lawn. I was not a lawn. That I was a jockey because I was short.
Oh, like a horse jockey. I
And
was
then
like,
I
like
was
a penis holder?
Yeah, idiot. She bought it, but then I didn't realize I told her that. And like a year later, when I saw her, she's like, "You're still a jockey?" I go, "What's that?"
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best move either. I don't know if they're very
That was a
desirable.
fucking idiot
Desirable.
move. What are you
group.
talking about? That was a ridiculous, stupid move.
If you're talking about height, they're the shorties.
Wait, who?
Yeah. I got my
Of
own
jockeys.
little too.
Oh, yeah, they're very short. Small, petite. Oh, yeah, cheers.
Hold on, wait for
Salute.
Dogan, hold on.
I thought you were finger-ing something down there.
He's
Yeah,
jerking
it's so
off.
humid in here. These things aren't breaking up like they used to. All right. So you guys like those edibles? I'm not very
Honestly, they tasted good. Yeah,
yeah.
but it was like hard to. I mean, I was high, obviously, but it was like, what from? I don't know.
Right.
It was like, I don't know, how many hours were we smoking, getting high and fucked up?
Oh, well, I know the edibles kicked in because we all went on a food smorgasbord after.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I heard you guys went and got more, especially after the shake debacle.
Yeah, they
Bird
made
Brown,
clothes.
the Fat Earth.
I didn't get more.
No, you went and got candies and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we went to Kroger after. After we got a, 30-pack of cheese sliders. Yeah, we went to Kroger and got an obscene amount of candy.
Shakes are in the bag, man. All right,
Disgusting.
thank you.
Not
Well, if
proud.
you-
Yeah.
If you guys want to go to the farm sometime soon, I don't even know if we need the party.
I'd
could
like
probably
to.
do
Is
something-
everybody available this upcoming weekend? I could do something Saturday if we are.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I don't
Let's
either.
do it.
I have Friday off too.
You want to do it at the farm or you want to do it down here? Because we have the Grosse Pointe wrap, but I probably could whip something up by the weekend for the Pop and Fly.
What's the farm?
Your,
The farm we were gonna
friend-
try and have a. Go ahead.
Your friend's house, right?
Yeah, no, he's talking about what we're gonna shoot there. We were gonna do another
Oh.
music video there, Pop and Fly,
Party.
with the duck theme.
Oh, my buddy's house. You're talking about David's. Oh, they're calling that. Okay, I got you.
The farm, son.
Yeah, I could ask him what he's up to.
It's up to you guys. Clearly the high school rap is ready to rock, but I could go out and start filming some of the shit with that, and maybe we just get a different one going. Cause I'd rather start something where I know Colleen's gonna be a part of it, and then I can, instead of just like trying to crowbar you into something that's already a little bit more developed. It's not impossible, and it's not.
No,
It's
no,
not like,
I agree. I agree. I don't think you should just force me
because
into
it might be sick if Pop and Fly you pop out first and we grab people. We
No,
try not to have
she's
any
got to be in
swear
the
word-
middle. She's
All
gotta
right,
be
all
in the
right.
middle.
Yeah, you know the world more than I do.
She's got to be the debut in the middle,
All right, that's
featuring
cool.
Heavy Cream.
But
And
I really go ahead.
God, I just would love you to get something ready for even Gross Point. Where did you go to school?
I can.
North?
Yeah.
Why
telling
why
you
don't we
that-
go north, south, north? Why don't you guys get double representation?
I think we should go the fucking Liggett route, man. I'll text
Or I
Crystal.
want
I'll get some
that, yeah, but-
information about that.
By this weekend, there's no way we rip out a uniform like that. You don't have that kind of skirt
You
around.
definitely
your
have to
flag.
include the word or anything about lacrosse in the Liggett one.
Yes, yes, yes. Or field
My
hockey.
parents got money.
I think they
Lacrosse
play
in my
field hockey.
legs.
Yeah. I opened up my skirt, a bunch of balls fall. Yeah, we can get some good visuals
Like
going
this
on.
ain't no Duke lacrosse.
By the
Uh-huh.
size of my
Liggett.
allowance, you think I'm overpaid.
That rap though is quick, so get ready. It's a good introduction to your.
Don't scare her. Quiet.
Oh no, I'll cut it in half.
Quick, he says.
I love writing the music though, like, and I almost feel like the rap stuff we could keep that in our channel, but the high school one has all kinds of pot references. So as long as there's weed involved in some capacity, I think that's the way we should go.
Yeah.
Like even 8 Mile has weed references up and down it, you know.
Popping high scores on our ACTs.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But so what's that's the plan for the weekend if you guys are free. I mean, I gotta get focused here. I wanna
Man,
make
that's
this
gonna
our
be a
live.
lot to pull off. That's what I'm saying. Costumes and everything.
What?
What are we wearing for this one?
I'm gonna wear that suit again with no fucking clothes on underneath. I'll tell you that.
You're talking about doing it at David's. Okay.
Yeah,
Damn, I better
yeah.
talk to him quickly.
These
Holy
fucking
shit.
guys
All
got
right.
the
The
suit
farm.
up. I mean, if it works out, it works out. If you want to try and do the Gross Point thing, that's definitely in the cards. But I can film as much of the exterior shit as I can. I mean, Colleen's gonna work her ass off in this one because we need you to play the milk
Is
too.
Pop and Fly written?
No, absolutely not.
And you're saying by this weekend we want to do that at the farm with that written?
It might be a little more ambitious than we thought, but you know, this girl's pushing us to take it to the next
There's
level.
no way that happens. We have to do it at the studio. We could go to the studio and record Gross Point and Pop and Fly.
Are we going to
Mhm.
the studio?
We have
Oh,
to have
yeah.
that recorded to do the music video, though.
Right, that's true. But we could have a fucking a light version of it where it's
Talk
just,
to Chris and see if what he's doing Saturday. If you want to do something with the wraps, otherwise let's do a lot more dabs. At least 2 more dabs, another edible, and another oil.
I'm down for Saturday. I can commit
Yeah.
now.
The
It's
dabs
better
are
for me
easy.
to just commit like ahead of time.
right. Well, I texted Colleen. I go, "Am I up your ass? I'll stop fucking."
No, you're
texting
not.
'cause I
You're
feel like I'm
not. I'm
annoying her
worse.
at this
Say
point.
no.
Not at all.
No, always
No.
have that option. Do
I
not
have
be
the
like-
worst.
I'm loving
I
it.
hate having a cell phone.
I'm starting to understand that about you.
It's
At
not-
first
it's
I was
not
taking. I was
anything-
like, "Damn."
No,
this
it's
is-
nothing. It sucks because it's like
You're good. You're fine. You're you're in the right frame of mind. Us addicted to these phones. Well, the only reason like I don't even use my phone on my computer. It's connected to my phone, so
Yeah.
I'll go on my computer. I'll drink a fucking coffee, and then I'll just start
Yeah.
typing with my. And I that's why I text so much because I'm just like writing
you're
shit. And, like
typing- yeah.
I'm looking at stuff. Their ideas are coming to my mind. Jimmy's at work. I'm probably his phone's going ballistic,
Nope.
and
I
I'm
was
just trying
about
to get
say,
these ideas out.
I haven't had the sound turned on my phone in 1 year. I absolutely love it. When I
I don't
look
think
at my
I've
phone,
ever had it on.
When,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, when I go and look at my phone, that's when I look at my phone. So,
I gotta
the
get
cat-
off that shit.
Mo Fungus will text me all the time, and he'll after like 5 texts, 4 texts, he'll be like, "Sorry, dude, I'll stop bugging you." And I'm always like, by the time I see it, I'm like, "You're not bugging me. I didn't get to him." So it's never.
I know it
I love
sucks.
it.
It's like It's not that at all. It's not that at all.
No, I figured
just-
not.
It's not that. And half the time I like look at it and then I'm at work or so I get distracted or something and then I
Yeah.
fucking forget and then
Well, we're gonna wrap this up in a little bit here, but I do want to say for the high school one, if we could get another girl, because then we were talking about rolling 6 deep and shit, then I can probably finagle 2 people or something to get that particular
just to
shot.
film or to rap.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
not the rap. All
Yeah.
she would be is in the back of because then I see me and Jimmy in the front seat, and then you 2 in the back, or we could have a guy in the back or whatever. And it's just like the high school kids driving around the city. That's the entire music video, and then we're gonna
I've
rap
got
on the
someone
front
in mind
lawns.
already.
All right, is it one of your comedy cohorts?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, she has to pass Jimmy's visual test, so send him a
She was
picture.
a Lions cheerleader.
Oh, baby, swing.
She
She was a
passed.
what? A
Yeah.
Lions?
Cheerleader.
Oh, perfect. Well,
Yeah.
where's she been? The girls are they seem to help things sell. if
That's
you will.
select few too, because they've only had cheerleaders like 3 seasons. 'cause
Right,
these
yeah.
Animal owners didn't
Yeah.
allow it for like 100 years. These
Yep.
barbarian fools,
Yeah.
the Fords.
Yeah. The curse.
Oh,
So I'll line up some dabs. I think I got a couple more jars ready to rock. I think I got 2 more for you guys to taste. Maybe a little more edible stuff.
Down for it all.
Yeah. I'm gonna
I
try
like
and
this
whip.
testing stuff. It's fun.
Yeah, no, it's not bad. And again, we got our channel gets more views than Fish Guitar Lessons or Mike and Maurice's. It's just the fucking audio.
Really?
Lately it has been. Why are you laughing, man?
I don't know. Shout
Huh.
out, shot at them, I guess. What up?
Well, they have way more subscribers than us. I'm just trying to base it on the companies that I'm a part of. You know what I'm saying? It's like something's happening where we're getting views, and I think it's due to the videos, the
It's
testing
the
that we're
dabs.
doing.
That's why let's not waste too much time. I want to do the raps. Don't get me wrong, but I like where your
Yeah.
head's with. And the 4 dabs or the 2 dabs and the 2 other things is tolerable on my body for one day and doable. We got to get into the studio. So, I mean, maybe we could do both, but we'd have to do the studio first. So I guess,
I'm telling you, we can record the shit here and have it be mastered somewhere else.
will it sound good? I don't
Yes,
know.
it's all you're giving them is the signal. It's the same this mic was used on Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood, Sex, Sugar Magic, baby. Michael Jackson used this
Nice.
thing on fucking Thriller.
I'll bring the sock,
God
baby,
damn
and
it.
let's do some Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yo.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Yo.
I mean, the fucking Michael Jackson idea is absolutely phenomenal, but it's like we got to focus on what we can or cannot do. We know we can do a couple of dabs in a day. The new dab video will be out tomorrow for everybody.
Oh boy.
Stay tuned for that.
Again, I don't know what I said at all.
Neither does anyone. I can send it to you guys, and I kind of like my presence in there because I come from behind the camera, and it's usually pretty fucking. It's nice. It's well
I like it,
implemented. Yeah.
I panted really rough.
Oh, that dude. That's where I was. Colleen, you heard me laughing my ass off when you guys were eating your fucking root beer floats and all the candy. I was
I
cry
did.
laughing.
I was like, what the fuck is he? I was like, who is he talking to? Or is he?
Jimmy spits the fucking he puffs it out and then he tries to hold on to it and he moves his head and then Colleen you're like basking in it and you're like and you're just cry laughing. Again, this episode is one of my favorites.
Oh gosh.
I
I'm
like
excited.
the gelato
I'm
one, but
excited.
this new one's
Yeah.
fucking unbelievable.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So this weekend,
This weekend, Kevin's
I'll have that sushi platter ready to go.
funguses.
yes, I'll send my rider.
This too.
All right. Yeah. I hope it's not like Eric the Midget. You know who Eric the Midget is, Cream? No? You're not a
Can't believe
Stern
that I do.
Stern listener? You know who
I
he
don't
is.
listen. I do. I know who he is. I don't listen to him. Not that
Well,
I
he's
have
just-
anything against him. I just never did.
He's this little midget guy that they actually got on a bunch of shows. I mean, they kind of just did it so Stern would talk about the show. They're like, oh, Eric the Midget's going to be on this episode. It's free publicity for the show. But he had a writer, and it was like 12 bottles of fucking Coke. And then they kept telling him all the shit like no werewolves and all this shit. They you know what I'm talking about, Jimmy?
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to send you this fucking clip. But yeah,
Send
no,
it to me.
send me your reader, your writer, whatever. I'll have my
I'll
lawyer
send the
look over
writer.
it.
All right, I'll
Mine
have
is
my sister talk to
food
your
the next time.
I know I'm talking about that. What do you guys want to nibble on? I know Colleen's not that picky.
Just some cocaine.
Wow.
Yeah.
And on that note, folks, we'll get
I'm
you those
kidding.
30 burgers,
The what?
the burgers, the root
Oh
beer
yeah,
float.
give me some sliders with milkshake.
Look how fucking thin
milkshake.
this girl's arm are, and if you listen to what she eats, it would
Oh,
blow
really?
it would probably infuriate other women that are fucking 300 pounds.
I'm not gonna comment.
And on that note,
Anyway, where do we
well, I
go
look
from here?
forward to it. We'll kick some butt Saturday, and that'll give us more in the future. We got to get Friday Night Frights out where we get Heavy Cream's story and
Yes.
Mo Fungus's story from someone else's point of view. But
I have two stories from I have three stories from not my own experience. But yeah, Heavy
Stories
Cream,
are stories.
Heavy
Whatever.
Cream's been internalizing these horror fucking stories for 3
29
months now.
years.
Oh wow, she's got to get them out. It's like a form of therapy for her.
Eat it out. I need to purge them.
Did these have
memories.
did they have negative effects on you, or are you just kind of brushing them off as
It's
bullshit?
hard to say. It's weird. I guess I never really thought about it, so I can't say that it had negative effects. But
Well,
it freaked me the fuck out,
yeah.
for sure. But
Yeah,
I
well-
don't know. It's hard to say. What made me turn this way?
Yeah. I mean, we all have our
What did it?
ghosts in the
Yeah.
in the closet, if you will, skeletons in the closet, if you
Yeah.
must.
Or ghosts, whatever you prefer.
I keep
Ghosts
a
in the
couple
graveyard.
zombies,
Yeah, zombies, ghosts, skeletons.
slump busting.
Whenever I say ghost in the graveyard, I instantly think of the girl inviting us to play Ghost in the Graveyard to try and give blowjobs. It's fucking hilarious.
You
That's
know
what
a
you're
girl
like?
that did that?
That's the girl goes, "You want to go to Popard and play?" Didn't I tell the story?
If you did, I forgot it because I was high.
Well, we were, me and my cousin Nick were in the basement, and this girl, she texted her. I don't. She must have called because this was a long time ago. Well, we want to play Ghost in the Graveyard up at
Popard.
Popard. And we're like, what the fuck is Ghost in the Graveyard? And so we this is right when
She's
the
like,
internet
dicks
started.
in your mouth.
Well, apparently that's what it was, because we looked it up and it's like some game of tag. Again, we're in like 8th grade. I'm like, we're gonna go play fucking tag with these girls. This is weird. But it was a tag of mouth to cock, if you
Yeah.
will. It was a
You're
pretty
it.
good time. Yeah.
Tag.
I don't know who was the ghost in that and who was the graveyard, but white goo was spraying all over the place. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. You guys got anything else?
When Nick came back and they met back at Mo Fungus's house, he goes, "Dude, I just sucked my first dick." And Mo Fungus
Wow.
goes, "Dude, I just got my first blow job."
Yeah,
It
that
was
was
so
the joke.
dark
You go
in
into
the
this little
graveyard,
fucking
bro.
bag.
It was so
Yeah.
dark, the girls weren't even there.
You know how fucking wrong that is? Not only is it, well, male on male, we don't, there's nothing wrong with that, but your own cousin on cousin, there's a real problem
That
with
ain't right.
You guys
That
didn't
ain't
know
right.
it.
Well,
Okay.
again, on that note, folks, thanks for
Too
tuning
dark.
in.
Damn it. Barbara Bush was
Barbara
yeah.
Bush, you're crossing a line.
Right,
Barbara Bush.
Barbara
Is that
Bush,
political?
Damn it.
Yeah, you can't bring up Barbara fucking Bush, dude.
Yeah, it's
Get off
Fucking
very wrong.
crossing lines.
Can you
Cross-
get anyone from your group to come on this podcast at least? I would love to just chit chat with them. Maybe we could do more of an interview type format.
Yeah, I could.
How friendly
Again,
are you?
I'm really bad at keeping contact. If you can.
Well,
I'd like
Well-
to interview the instructor that was pissed at the Barbara Bush thing, actually.
right.
We're gonna get that.
Yeah, we start the whole conversation. We're like building them up. But we're like, we heard you were one of the best guys in the fucking club. And then Jimmy comes in and we just start destroying him. So you don't like Bush jokes, eh?
It's crossing the line.
Yeah.
Keep it appropriate.
That's not
here.
crossing a line. I'm sorry. If you
Yes,
can't
I
make
agree.
a Bush joke, what is this world coming to? I
I
get some of the things that
absolutely
are being
agree.
restricted, but
It wasn't political and it wasn't offensive to
It's all
anyone.
adults. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
And again,
part
we're
of the-
paying for this shit, and we're all at least 30, almost.
a part of the human body can't be wrong when you're all adults in the room and that, and you're not talking about inappropriacy with it. That's
And it's like
stupid.
an elbow.
Well, has he heard any like really famous stand-up comedian? Because they all say 10 times more graphic shit. I guess you guys are an
He just
improv
meant
group.
it in the class. He's like, you can say what you want on stage, which I thought was weird. 'Cause,
I
like,
gotta cut my teeth somewhere, buddy.
I feel like you would be more, you would edit more on stage. Whereas
Yeah,
in
you'd be a little
class, it's
more,
just like people you're having class. I don't know.
Yeah, wow.
It was silly.
All right, well,
Rock and roll.
we'll talk to you guys later in the week, and get ready for a little dad video coming at you tomorrow. I'm Mo Fungus.
Do we have to say our names?
That's what
I'm
we're
Heavy
looking for.
Cream.
That's what we were looking for.
Jimbo Detroit.
All right. Arrivederci.
All right.